Alexa, cut off. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Yvonne. Hey, Brittany. Got a Marlena. I thought Cheese was coming in here with me, but he didn't want to come in. And she is making some murder muffins on my lap. That hurts. Hey, Paula. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Ellen. Get in your spot. Oh, my goodness. Lay down. Ow. That was mean. I just realized I didn't put the microphone on. I was editing my May recap video. Hey, Roy. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Jaden. Earlier, and realized the mic did not work. Okay, do we still have sound? Hey, Jess. Hey, Beth. Hi. Hey, Nikki. How is everyone? Yes, Marlena. She's being cranky. So I'm making Cat Dad a basic tea. It's a pattern from Patterns for Pirates. I've had it for a long time, and he had one that I made him, I don't know, about 5 years ago. And he wore it until it literally fell apart. Is my sound still working? Yes. Making sure. Yeah. The first 15-minute clip of my recap video had no sound. You get a lovely voiceover. I do really like this pattern. It's basic, as the name says, but it is a back and a front, 2 sleeves, and a neckband. That's it. Oh, yeah. I've done nothing but post pictures of the cats and the ducks and the chickens all week. Marlena over here in my way. So this is some fabric that I got from Serge Fabric Shop. I believe it was Serge. It was either Serge or Boho. I talked about it in my recap video, which will go up probably tonight after the live. I still need to get all my links together to go in the description. But it's a Cupro knit. So it's really lightweight, and it has like the wrong side, or the side that I'm calling the wrong side, is kind of shiny. But on the right side, it's like matte and brushed. It's really soft, but it's very lightweight and very breathable. In fact, you can kind of, it's not necessarily, well, yeah, it is too. And light, it's sheer. At least this one is. Yep, she's a biscuit girl. So I have my 2 sleeves and my front and my back. Oh, I like it too, Nikki. It's so pretty. It's like a pinky purple. It's great for summer. Has some sparkle in it. Do not bite. You will get down. The kittens are running around the kitchen at the moment. Emily just fed them. She's a good girl. I loves her. Yeah. What you doing? She's purring too. No. But I'm telling you what, her biscuits is rough. She gets the claws in there and everything. It is hardcore biscuits. Yeah, I thought when I put together this live that I was going to have um, a tank pattern for him as well, but I put the fabric in the washer, and then as soon as I walked out here, promptly left it in the dryer. But it was like a cotton jersey, and it was real lightweight. But he's been, which this color, he loves black, but this color is probably not the best for the garden and working outside. So, but I do have some gray, and I was gonna try to make him some. His favorite style tank has a more fitted armhole. It doesn't come all the way down like the gym tanks do. So I swiped his favorite one, and I tried to draft my own pattern from it, and I was going to give it a go, but like I said, I left the fabric in the dryer. So if I get this one finished up really quickly, I'll probably finish up my leggings that I started the other day that I didn't finish. I'm put my trash can over here on the other side. Chloe was out here this weekend on the computer, and I guess she moved it. I think I'm gonna spend the week cutting some stuff to prep for a longer live. I was just thinking earlier, I was like, I always seem to be in a hurry to get off of here once I start. So I was thinking next Sunday I may do like a longer live and try to sew several things, and I have several things that I want to make that are on my to-do list, and I figure if I spend like a day just cutting some stuff. Hey Tracy, hey Rhea. And then I could have a bunch of stuff ready to go. I also have a bunch of UFOs laying around that I need to work on. I'm going to turn this just a little bit so it'll go right there. You cannot be in my lap. So I may need to spend a day working on finishing up half finished projects, because I still have my bomb.com that I need to finish. And I have my diamond handbag is half done. My Davina is cut out. And then Chloe has her Lauren bag that she started and hasn't come back to. And then I also have the Frank Jr.'s that Chloe and I started that I need to do something with. Oh, so you feel my pain, Nicole. I think I'm going to create me a spinny wheel and spin it, and whatever it picks is what I'm going to finish. But we'll see. Yeah, Brittany, you have a lot cut out, but that's a little bit different. They're not half finished, though. They're just cut. Hi. Do you like this fabric? You've been waiting on us. Yeah, I asked Chloe this morning. I was like, "You want to go out and work on your Lauren?" And she was like, "No, teenagers." It may be one of those things that I just end up finishing on my own. But I officially have a show lined up. There is the annual Pickle Fest in Tennessee, and I will have a booth. It's at the end of August. Nicole. I just have a bunch of unfinished stuff that I want to finish and haven't made time. And then before I finish it, I start something new. Kathy finished her diamond today. Yay! Do you know how hard it is to try and sew with you headbutting my hand? Huh? Do you? Because it's very difficult. Ooh, 4 moon dance. Yay. You can bite my ring all you want to, but it's not going to taste good, and it's going to be hard. Nikki, you may be waiting a long time for that one. Ooh, Gabriella backpacks. Yes. And Jaded, if there was ever any doubt, my animals are very spoiled. As I fill my camera roll with like 800 pictures of the most adorable kittens. Yeah, I don't know how there could be any doubt. I told Cat Dad today we were going to have to change his name to Chicken Whisperer. He was out there holding the chicks and the ducks, and I posted a picture in my group of Emily She had one of the ducks. Let's see. She was loving on her baby Nutella. Hey, Melissa. And two of the ducks have names and two of them don't. So if anybody has any suggestions. We have Mo and Nutella. And Emily wants to call one of them Quack Quack, but she hasn't told me which one is Quack Quack. I'm going to need a spreadsheet, yeah. We've also been picking the garden daily now. Didn't get a whole lot today, but the rest of the week, this week, yielded quite a bit. So canning season is just around the corner. Well, yeah. Because I know I have a sheet pan, like a cookie sheet pan. I don't know how big those things are, and it's full right now, and it's got probably 3 days worth. Hey, Nova, of pickings on it. But I know there is a time coming in the very near future where that will be our daily haul and probably more because the tomatoes haven't started coming in yet. We're getting squash, zucchini, cucumbers, and then the peppers started coming in. But the tomatoes are only a few. Ooh. Washing baseboards does not sound any fun, Nicole. Cat Dad made dinner tonight. I had him set up for success though, but he pulled it all together. We had loaded potatoes last night for dinner, and I thought I was thawing out a pack of our pulled pork, and it was actually ham. So I thawed out some peas from the garden that we had put up and cooked those. So we had that, and he cooked a pork tenderloin and some cornbread and fried green tomatoes. Yes, ma'am, I see you. Yeah. Yeah, once the tomatoes start coming in, we'll be making salsa and marinara. Okay, you have to move. I know you don't want to. I tried to put you behind me, but okay. She's very needy tonight. Yeah. And a bonus, he made them in the air fryer, so the house does not smell like a grease pit. Hey, Molly. Yeah. I imagine we'll be in canning season probably by the end of June. And we will pick okra until the first frost, which is probably late September. No, ma'am. Okay, we have the semblance of a shirt. I'm gonna tackle these sides and then it'll be time for the neckband. That was easy peasy. I wish I'd have brought my fabric out for the tank, because that would have been a quick sew too. It scares you. Paula, I grew up with, and I guess Cat Dad did too. I grew up with my grandmother canning, and me and my brother were always involved. So, but my canning up until a couple years ago had always just consisted of a water bath canning, because I had only ever put up things like tomatoes and salsa and stuff that didn't have to be pressure canned. But we bought an electric canner off of Amazon. It has really good reviews. And you fill it full of water, similar to like an Instapot. And you just mash the button and it does its thing, and it cuts off after the amount of time. So it's worked well for us. The only downfall is it doesn't hold a lot at one time, and we have to do multiple cycles. Because of the quantity. Because usually when we're going to can, it's like an all-day affair. Oh, I'll have to look into that, Melissa. Marlena, you are killing me. Girlfriend. Killing me. Yes. Why are you being so needy? Huh? Why are you being so... Don't you dare slap me in the face. You're just going to headbutt me instead? I'm a baby. Hey, Brenda. She is a baby. Her and Mango are my two oldest. Mango was around earlier, but I don't know where he's at now. No. and Cheese was outside. You're a bad gardener. Well, I'm not a very good gardener, Paula. It's mostly Cat Dad. He was out there all day, or all morning rather. Um, the he's been having the tiller, or he's had the tiller being worked on, and it's been several weeks now, and so we haven't had it for him to use in the garden. So he was out there with his hoe manually cleaning up because the grass is getting very out of control. But um, oh, I didn't real. Oh, it's touching the table. I'm sorry. Your husband kills plants faster than you. His son helps a lot too, and especially when it's time for everything to start coming in and picking, he will help us. Um, I have a rough spot and it keeps hanging. Will you stop? Yeah, Nikki lies. Are you the baby? Hmm? Pretty sure Cheese is the baby. Okay. Now. Uh, Cheese has been outside all day. So yesterday everybody was out of the house and he just laid around and slept all day. So last night he was itching to play and create a commotion. Um, so today he's been outside most of the day. So he'll be ready to come in and go to bed in a little bit. Fully aquatic plants. See, and I grow all kind of house plants, and I can't keep a succulent alive for nothing. Not nothing. And I think I probably overwater it, but I don't really know. There with fish. Nikki, I saw a picture earlier and I need to go back and see if I can find it, save it so I could tag you. Uh, it was like a bedroom, and instead of like fairy lights, it had these lights hanging from the ceiling, but they all had bats on them. Yeah, we were supposed to get rain today and we did not. So I think Cat Dad's probably going to set the sprinklers to water the garden here in a bit. Um, at least he better, because it needs watering after. So it was like 90 today. And we got some storms yesterday, but it's still dry out there today. So I don't know what's going on with that. I guess it's just that your rock garden. Yeah. I'm not responsible for the growing of the plants in the garden. My job is to pick it and can it. So if it were up to me to grow it, we would not have a garden. Marlena now has the zoomies. Plastic variety. Okay. Pretty sure, yep, that's the back. A harvest apron. Yeah, I told, where's Jenny? I told Jenny we needed an apron pattern. Because eventually I'm going to have eggs to get too. Right now I have my cheap little basket from the Dollar Tree. I'll have to see what kind of patterns I can find, Paula. Oh, excuse you. You don't say. What is your malfunction, ma'am? I'm going to make you go outside. Yeah. I'm going to make you go outside. Being hateful. It's either I want to say Patterns for Pirates either has an apron or her sister Made for Mermaids has it. Because I want to say there's a free one that they did for Christmas, maybe. Ma'am, excuse you. You are hindering my abilities. Yes. You're worse than the children. No. She's pushing the fabric away from me. That hurts. No. As she bites me. Excuse you. Who do you think you are? Yeah. Better check yourself, girlfriend. Oh, I'll have to check it out, Nikki. Okay. I am fiddling with the neckband, trying to get it on here. It's giving me small fits here. I know I dug the hoodie out that I made for Cat Dad on my live, and I wore it the other day, and then it got washed, and I haven't seen it since, and I was trying to find it. And I'm like, what happened to it? Ooh, a 25% off sale. Yes. Oh! Excuse me. Marlena, you made me sneeze right into the microphone. Okay. Brittany, I got the ew. Made for mermaids. Oh, a bunch came up on there? Okay. Should have put one of my new woven labels in here. I got some woven labels with my logo on them. And a couple of them are pretty small, so oh, I don't know what that was, but that ain't gonna work. They came in, they were smaller than I intended. Oh, okay. 4. All right, we have a shirt. It's wrong side out, but it is a shirt. So I'm going to hem it, and then it will be finished. Now that I have a group, I could start a poll for what I sew on Sundays now. That could be fun. Marlena's on the floor acting all crazy now. This pattern has, excuse me. This pattern also has like height adjustments already built into the pattern. There's short and average and tall. And I think the tall is designed for like those over, I think it's 6'1". It tells you in the pattern. But it has multiple sleeve lengths. It also has a V-neck option. So pretty versatile tee pattern. I'm hoping that, I want to say I have a Henley shirt pattern. I think I do. But Cat Dad has been wearing this gray Henley a lot this summer. So like, or since it turned warm. So I may try to recreate him a couple of it because he wears it a lot. Have to bust out the regular sewing machine for that too. It has buttons. Okay. Well, Paula, that would be a great question because I have never made any knits with buttonholes, but I would imagine it probably calls for some type of interfacing. Probably just like a lightweight knit interfacing, which I obviously I can't even find. I know I have some. I have my Emmy sports bra cut out that I wanted to make with my Lottie leggings. And I set it to the side the other day. And then I got it out and I'm like, I am going to make this. And as soon as I opened the pattern, I remembered why I set it to the side, because I looked all over the cabin and could not find my interfacing. And I know I have some. I have 3 or 4 different kinds. Just don't know where it is. So I know, like, on the couple of hoodies that I have done that have like the drawstrings, it calls for um, interfacing on those. So I would imagine that buttonholes wouldn't be any different. Yeah, it has some stretch to it. So it stretches with the fabric. Now, why I have some and I've never used it on knits before, I have no idea. Maybe I have and I just don't remember it, but I don't think so. And then I've been to Walmart twice and meant to pick some up because it's just a small amount, and Pellon has those little small packages. So I was just going to grab one of those. And didn't do it. Okay, one sleeve down, one sleeve to go. I wonder if I can, nope. I was trying to see if I could, oh, I can pop out the chat. Now that's cool. I was trying to see if there was a way to do a poll, but apparently I can't. You messed up. I could probably order it from Woolwack and get it faster than I would end up getting it from. Oh, yeah, Nikki, maybe you're right. I've never seen the option. And then, like, I know Brittany's done some polls in hers, but it's usually done by Lauren or Kira. Like, she doesn't actually do it, I don't think. Or maybe I'm imagining that. You have to do it on your laptop. Well, I'm on the Mac. Oh, but I bet you're probably doing it from like YouTube Studio, because I am just on YouTube watching my channel. I'm not in the actual studio. I'm right on the live when I'm watching. Huh. Yeah, I'm not seeing where I have the option. I know how to do a poll in my Facebook group, though. Let's see what's right here. Nope, that's only report. Oh, you know what? Nope, that's not it either. I don't know. Maybe it is a number of subs thing. I'll have to look more into it. I'm almost to 400 subs, though. Whoop, whoop. So thank you all for joining me on my crazy. It's down by the chat bubble. Yeah, I don't have it. My option is live chat. So maybe it's something I don't have yet. Yeah. So that'll be something new to work towards. Yeah. Oh man, a private live just to look. Thank you. Okay. Do you have the plus button? No. Engage. Yeah. No, I don't. Under my name, I've got videos about, and then there's links for Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, which I think those like link you to my. Oh, I don't know why I'm fixing to turn this out. I gotta hem it. Oh, yeah, no. Okay. Whoops. Get back up under there. It's so quiet in here now that Marlena went and laid down, and yeah. I keep meaning to charge my earbuds so that I can listen to music when I'm randomly talking to myself. I mean, I'm talking to y'all, but y'all don't talk back in my, like, verbally. Yeah, I don't know. me doing the voiceover earlier for my May video was rather interesting because I could kind of knew what I was saying, but then really didn't. So, yeah, there was a lot of dead space and then me talking, but you not being able to hear me. 500 subs. Not there yet. 107 more to go. Also, my Rhinestone class is still up for, or the tickets for the class are still on sale. The first class kit option will come down on the 16th so that I can ship and get them out in time. Yeah, I'm really close to my hours for the community one, which is like the next level. It unlocks memberships and supers and some other stuff. You have to have, I think it's 3,000 watch hours and 500 subscribers. But I've evidently gotten or picked up a few subscribers the last couple days because the last time I checked it, I was only at 380. But tonight it says 393. So that's good news. But I'm really close to 3,000 watch hours. Nikki says she says 3. Oh, look at y'all. Thank you. So I always thought I would have the subscribers before I had the watch hours, but I guess that just means that y'all really like to watch me because it means who I have is actually watching. So that's, I guess, good. So I'm not complaining either way. It being on this journey is definitely a new experience, and it has been eye-opening to how much time and effort and money these other channels put into what they do. Especially creating tutorials and stuff. It's really hard for me to do tutorials. I want to. I don't know. I would be better at doing no sound tutorials than I would be anything else. Which is funny because I talk to y'all. But anyway. So, here's our shirt. It's just a basic black shirt. And some of this, the puckering that is going on right here will go away when he puts it on. So there's my cover stitch on my hem. I did cover stitch on the neckband. I don't usually always do that, but I did on this. And then hem at the bottom. So no rhinestone. Yeah, rhinestone cat dad. I should. He probably would still wear it. He probably would still wear it. Hi, friend. Are you back again? Oh wonder if I can. Oh. Okay, there it goes back now. I was like, how do I put it back? I hope he loves it. Hopefully. I know, she's a mess. Hopefully it hey. Boop. She's like, no. Hopefully he'll let me take a modeled photo, unlike with his hoodie. But to be fair, by the time I made the hoodie, it was already too warm for him to wear it. So this is, I've already put my waist, yeah, her Air Biscuits. I've already put my waistband together. So here is that. So the point is the back. So yeah. And it says the outer pocket piece. So this is the base pocket and this is the outer pocket. Okay. I'm going to see how far I get on these before I have to go in. I don't have to go in until 9. So I have an hour. Hi, you're in my way again. Yes, ma'am, you are. You are in my way, 100%. And I covered up the chat. So where did that go? This is the Lottie leggings from Made for Mermaids. I don't have a picture. It's one of the new ones from them. Yeah. Oh, on to the gussets for your backpacks. That's exciting. Emily doesn't have to get up until 7 for school, so I've been letting her stay up till 9. During the regular school year, she goes to bed at 8:30. But she has to get up at 6. So are you making Air Biscuits? Huh? Were you making Air Biscuits and I missed it? Uh-huh. She's also purring. No, Nikki, Emmy is doing a summer reading program, but they do more than, hey, they do more than just reading, and it's really good for her. So, but it's 4 weeks, and it's only Monday through Thursday, and it's not all day. It's 8 to 1:30, but she still gets breakfast and lunch, and they have a recess, and yeah, like a day summer camp kind of. But like I said, it's only Monday through Thursday, and it's only for 4 weeks. And right before Juneteenth, they will take a field trip to Birmingham to the McWane Science Center, which is really cool. And it's all expenses paid. And then on the last day, they have like a water day, and they have water slides and all kinds of stuff. So, and it keeps her from being bored. Several of her friends are in it. So, that's good news. And it just helps keep her from losing what she learned during the school year. She did it last summer. So she was not happy about having to do it this year, but I told her it wasn't optional. So Pia is so excited. Yeah, I thought Em would be more excited because she gets to play with her friends and stuff, but maybe tomorrow she'll be more excited. I'm not sure. Last week was her first week. So, okay, let's see if I can pop this back out again. There we go. And then when I click on here, nope, not that. Hey, there it is. Okay. All right, base the outer pocket to the base pocket. Oh, that's fun. Chloe helped me give the kittens a bath when she came over Friday. Um, and that was much needed because they are so stinky. I'm hoping that now they're getting a little bigger that it won't be as bad, but to be determined. Oh, a huge bag of fresh asparagus. That's one thing we did not plant, Nicole. That might be like next year's garden. Cat Dad loves asparagus. I made him some for dinner last week, I think it was. Um, that's cool that she likes graphic design. It's definitely a market for it these days. Okay, one pocket clipped together. Now let me clip the other one together. Oh, that would be fun, Nikki. So after, I don't know, one of my lives, I started looking into some fabric for myself that I could sell. And my sample books arrived last week with some of my samples. Or actually, I guess it was this week. Some of the fabrics that I got are amazing and I love them. So now I'm just thinking through, it would be like, it's going to be knit fabrics. So some French terry, some double brush poly, and then I was looking at the stretch woven. Hey, Aslan. I need to get back with them though and see if they offer custom printed fabrics as well, because I would like to be able to have the option, but these would be solid colors. Maybe some designs, but it would be their designs at least as far as I know right now. I ordered some swim samples. They haven't come in yet. Unfortunately, by the time they do come in, it'll probably be too late for me to do anything with it. But there's always next year, I suppose. Too much work. Same with hardware. Yeah, it's definitely been time consuming. But I guess the work is like trying to find like a supplier that does like, especially if you can find one supplier that can do everything that you want to do as opposed to having five. So and then getting their prices and samples um, and I ordered some samples from a couple places, but it ended up being just like a scrap. But the samples from the one company, they sent me like a huge bag of like 1 meter cuts. I didn't get to pick the colors or anything, but it was like different types of fabric bases. And they had some amazing like booklets that show all of their colors. So I'm super excited for that. So it's something I'm looking into. I don't know where it's going to go yet, but we'll see. Thanks, Nikki. If you ever get into sewing the clothing, you'll have a fabric dealer. Maybe. If it all works out. All right, I got my pockets. So let me see what's next. All right. So that was that. And it's been so long since I have cut this out. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure this is the front. And this is the back. Yes, it is. Look at that. Okay. So I can lay the front right there. All the spooky and vintage things. Yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I was hoping to find out if they do like custom printed designs where I could have my designs printed. As opposed to just ordering solid colors. I mean, I want solid colors, but I would like the option to be able to use one supplier to get solids as well as custom printed, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. Because you know I'm all about some Halloween and stuff too. Okay, let's see how this works out here. I've never made anything like these leggings before. My leggings have always been more of the peg leg style. These have pockets on the side, thigh. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I can get Cat Dad to pose with me for a picture. I can get his shirt and my leggings. That would be fun. I did snap a picture of him with one of his chicken babies earlier. I don't think he realized I was taking the picture of him because I was taking pictures of Emily because she was holding one of the ducks. So. Yeah, sneaky. I know when I was laying in bed last night, I was taking pictures of the kittens, and he was like, "What are you doing? You're always catching pictures of me doing random stuff." And I'm like, "The picture ain't about you." Okay, so this is what we're working with, and then it should flip out like that. We'll see how it goes. All right. Let's see. That looks pretty good. Yeah. That looks pretty good. Okay, what does it say? Okay. Repeat with the other side. Marlena's in the floor looking at me like I have lost my ever-loving mind. And begging to get in my lap, which I will not let her do. All cats think humans are crazy. Yes. Cheese will come over and headbutt me. And then when I don't pay him any attention, he'll go to Cat Dad. And vice versa. He usually goes to Cat Dad first. And then I'll usually pet him and mess with him, and then Cat Dad gets on board. The pictures of the swim tester are in my May video as well. It officially released. It'll be probably a live sew. I I owe Chloe a couple. I don't know how I managed to do that. Static, I guess. My tails from my surgery end up in my, there we go. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Pin the gusset to one back piece, aligning the top. Okay, so here is my back. And I don't know. Okay, there's my top. Right side down. And goes like that. Interesting. It's the smallest little triangle piece I've ever seen. Okay. Okay. There's that. Now we're going to lay this upright, maybe. Let's see. Okay. It's going to go on this side. Like that. And then we're going to sew that side together. All right. Here goes nothing. We'll see if it works out. Okay. So now looks like I'm supposed to be sewing the whole thing now. Maybe. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, yeah. Maybe. Yeah, I can't sew that or it won't open. Okay. So I'm going to clip right there so I know where to stop. And then, anybody have anything exciting happening this week? Not us. We're just chilling and relaxing and gardening. Okay. We're going to find out if I did that right. It's close, not quite. Nothing exciting. Oh no. Well, at least you maybe figured it out. Hopefully. Let's see. I'm picking out a few stitches. I think I went too far. Which, if that's the case, I may need to restitch. I think I know how it needs to be done now, maybe. We're going to find out. That would make a lot more sense. Yes. Anyway, maybe. There's that one. We're going to try it and see anyway. It looks like it would have worked better. We're going to find out. Oh yeah, there we go. I have a gusset. Not the normal gusset we're used to talking about, but I got one. Okay, front leg pieces, right sides together. And they are currently wrong sides together. Yay, Nikki. Can't wait for a new pattern. Ooh, Yvonne, congratulations. That'll be awesome. Also, did I see that your Christy won first place? I think I did. Congrats. That's awesome. Okay, there's my front. Now, pin front and back together from waist to ankle and stitch the sides. All right, so that's going to be right here. All the way down. On my 28-inch inseam leggings. Should be interesting. They're going to be capris. It's going to be fun, and it'll be fabulous for the garden. Okay, one side done. How am I looking on time? Doing good on time. Yay. I'll be so excited if I finish these tonight. And then tomorrow I have to try to run to Walmart and get me some knit, and I'll try to look for mine one more time. I just don't know where I could put it. I looked in all my where I thought it would be hiding spots, and it wasn't there. So I don't know. Yeah, 28 inches is what it says on the pattern. These are the ones I cut out on a live. Or actually, I don't think I put the pattern together on a live. But on the pattern, it has like a measurement for the inseam, and it says 28 inches for the full length. And then it was even less than that for the 7/8 length. So I also did a really poorly job of cutting this out. I think my rotary needed changing when I was cutting these. It looks like I chewed the edges of the fabric. Okay. So, what's next? Press the seam and create. Oh no, that stinks. I hope it's not on my end. I just been saying a bunch of gibberish anyway. Okay. And now comes the fun part of sewing this together. I guess, maybe, I don't know. Okay, there we go. Yes. So it looks like we sew it together all in one go. And this gets clipped together like that. So fun. Okay. Marlena decided to come back and rub on my feet. Super hot outside. Oh. Yeah, it was 90 degrees here today, and we had thunderstorms last night, and it got pretty rough. Blew the tomato plants all around, but that was about the extent of it. My flagpole on the front porch is laying down. I need to get Cat Dad to put it back up for me. The wind got it. 38C. I don't know what that translates to. Is it like 50? Oh, whoa. That's a huge, yeah, that's crazy, Nicole. Okay, where are my scissors? I need to cut this off. Okay. Here we go. All right. Here goes nothing. One leg down, one leg to go. I should have a pair of leggings now. Yeah, that is very crazy. Okay. It was not a very good straight cut, but it's okay. I will fix it in my hem. Anyway. Yeah. When she said 38C, I was thinking it was cold. So, okay. So next is going to be adding the waistband. So I think I'm going to hem before I do that because it has you turn them right side out to add the waistband. And I like to hem with them still wrong side out. So let me knock that out real quick. And then I can add the waistband and then these are done. Let's see. I'll have to brush up on my Fahrenheits. The only one I know is that 0 degrees Fahrenheit is freezing. Okay, where'd my purple stick go? Did I knock it in the floor? Yeah, I did knock it in the floor. It'd be nice if I could have like a real-time drop counter that just like automatically counted as I drop things. Okay. Whoops. Sorry. My hair got caught in the microphone. All right. One leg down, one to go. What did I do with? All right, that was the hem. So next up is adding the waistband, and then they are finished. Sweet. Okay, why is that hung? Ah, there we go. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Let's turn them out, and then we can add our waistband. Throw all the strings in the garbage. I guess it looks pretty good. I'm pleased for my first ever guess it. Okay, so this is the back, and then this is the front, and then side pocket. All right. And then we're going to take our waistband. So if this is the front, it goes this way. And this goes inside. And actually, I probably need to mark the center of the front because it doesn't have a point. Okay. So center, and then this should line up at that seam. Let's see. And then let's see. Oh goodness. All right, and then that should also line up at a seam. And then my point should line up with the back center seam. And so far, everything's lining up. Fingers crossed. Does that mean I sewed at the right seam allowance? Get lucky. Okay. So, hey Maria. How's it going? Okay. We're finishing up a pair of leggings. Okay. Here goes nothing, y'all. So I am starting at my center point on the back. And we'll go all the way around and finish off on the other side. Okay. Get your butt down in there. Uh-oh. I have something caught. What's going on? Something didn't cut. Let's see if I can. Whew. That was rough. Okay. What do I do with my scissors? I got my scraps from my knife caught in my stitching. Okay, let's try that one more time. Let's dump this. Got my bowl too full. All right. Okay. And then there we go. All right. They're finished. And they're fabulous. I think they look great. I can't wait to try them on. So, let's see. So if I put them, I think they are going to be about the same length as my ready to wear leggings. So when I go in the house, I'll try them on and see, but I think they are, which is usually, I don't know if I can get my leg up that high. Whoa. I guess I was going to show you the floor. There we go. Let me tighten that back up. If it's going to stay. There we go. Okay. I'll stop moving now. There we go. You can see. So ankle would be right there, and it's a good couple inches. But yeah, that's pretty much where all of my pants fit. So anyway, they came out really cute. They are sparkly. They have they're imprinted. It's like hearts. It's like almost like a foil. And then I'm not sure what the B is supposed to be. This is something I got from Amanda's bundles, but a lot of times she'll get like leftover designer fabrics. So I don't know. So I can't wait to try them on and see how they fit. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love it if you did. And I don't know what my plans are this week. I may do a cutting live. I don't know yet. Or I may do like a UFO finish. Maybe if it all works out. But anyway, if not, I will see everyone on next Sunday. And I'll put a poll in my group to see what we're going to sew next Sunday. So, have a good night. Bye.